Did you know staying organized actually makes life very easy? Having so many activities to do and no idea how to go about it can be very frustrating. Being organized makes it easy. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys some tips on how to stay organized and productive. I was walking with the ghost. Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Deborah here. If you're new, I hope you stick around and subscribe. If you're an old comer, please turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. I think the bell is just right beside the subscribe button. Okay, so today's video I'm going to be talking about how to stay organized and productive. I'll be sharing some tips with you guys. Basically, these are tips I've been working it for a very long time. Aside that, I'm someone that I love my things being in place. I think it's an OCD thing. Okay, so keep it in mind, most of the tips are quite very personal. What works for me might not work for you, but I hope you find something that fits into your lifestyle perfectly. Let's get started. Okay, so the first tip I have here is decluster. To me, this has to do with my environment or with your environment. For me, if my environment is a bit messy, I find it very difficult to think. I find it very difficult to work. So I feel with a tidy environment, I feel like I have this whole space. I have this freedom. I have this peace of mind. I'm able to think. So your environment should be like one of the most major tips when it comes to you being organized. And another thing, you try as much as possible to place things back wherever you pick them from. This is one of the things that gets the environment very messy very quickly without us having an idea about it. So pick it out and put it back. It's as simple as that. I know it's difficult, but just try. The second tip I have is plan your day and night before the day. This is something I do on regular basis. I hate waking up and start thinking of what I'm supposed to do for that day or where I have to be. It doesn't work out for me. At the end of the day, I always end up messing up one thing or the other. So it's better I go to bed knowing that the next morning, this is what I have to do. It gives me this peace of mind. It gives me this comfort, and I think it's something. It's a really good tip when it comes to you being organized as well. Another tip is setting out a day to plan. For me, I do this mostly on Saturday evening or Sunday evening, depending on my working schedule. So it's better I know what I have to do from Monday to Friday or Monday to Sunday than to have no idea at all. I just have to wake up and then I'll be like, okay, so tomorrow I'll do this. But at least if I know from Sunday, okay, Monday to Wednesday, this is what I have to do. It gives me this, I get relaxed. It's almost like you planning your day a night before the day. So always have your plans, have your just set out that time for yourself. Be it 15, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, it can be more than that. Set out whatever it is you have. You jot down your to-do list for the week. It helps a whole lot. It helps clear a lot of things off your mind. And then have a schedule. Mostly everyone, this is like a all-known organized tip, but it's something I had to mention again. Having a schedule helps a whole lot. This is where your diary comes in, your planner or the notes app on your phone. Have a schedule of what you're supposed to do for the day. Have a schedule of what you're supposed to do for the week. It will help you stay organized. You avoid missing appointment, you avoid missing important meetings or whatever it is that is meant to be done that week or that day. Just jot it down somewhere, be it on your diary, be it on your phone. Set your reminders wherever it is that is going to work very well for you, or you make use of sticky notes, attach them somewhere in the house that you're always going to see. This will help you a whole lot when it comes to you balancing your work or balancing your activities for the day or for the week. Another tip is prioritize your task. This is something that it gets people depressed. They might set up and be like, okay, this is what I want to do for this week, or this is what I want to do for the day. At the end of the day, if you can't do all of them, that's where the depression sets in, or that's where the frustration sets in. But this is something you should know. It's not possible for you to do an entire activity or get whatever it is. Anyway, some people can do it, but normally I think it's quite very stressful. So So pick out the major ones that is meant to be done, that has to be done, and do them. If your tip is get things out of your head, try as much as possible to have a jotter always around you. If you're someone that is always working on, maybe you're a YouTuber like me, or you're someone that is always working on projects and you always have these new ideas coming up, so try as much as possible to get a jotter, or you just type it down on your phone, so you don't get to forget, because it's not possible for you to keep on having this new idea for so long. It's going to get off your mind and it's going to bother you. So try to get something, put it down so it doesn't walk you out when you can't remember. At least you're certain that you have it saved somewhere. And another tip is try as much as possible to work with a realistic deadline. I know you have things to meet up, you have things to do, but when you end up fixing yourself in a short period of time that doesn't, and you're not able to work towards that period, it's really going to affect you. So if something is meant to be achieved maybe in 2 weeks, give yourself 3 weeks, that will give you enough time to relax, to be able to do whatever it is you have to do. Short time frame is okay, it helps you quicken up, that's for some people, but for those who can't work under pressure, you just give your time, give yourself enough time to do whatever it is you have to do, because it's better done than perfect. So the next tip I have here is be able to, how do I say this? Be accountable for what you do. This also helps you a whole lot in being organized. When you know that if you're supposed to do that, you were supposed to do something and you did not, and you know that it's actually going to affect you, this is you being accountable for your actions. It helps a whole lot. You can ask for help from your friends. For me, being a fashion designer, sometimes I have to make new designs for a new week, and I go into this deal with my sister. I'm supposed to submit some sample of designs to her, maybe today or tomorrow. If I don't do that, I have a fine to pay, or she literally calls me nagging. Nobody wants that. You don't want that discomfort. So you can always ask for help for your friends. It could be fun. You set a fine to pay. You do something. Go into an agreement with whatever it is you can do that will keep you on track to achieve whatever it is you're supposed to achieve. Is in the morning I'll be writing my notes, or I'll be writing down my activities, and you get this crazy phone call, you get these text messages from your friend, or something just pops up from nowhere and you need to attend to it. You need to learn how to say no. You've already gotten your day planned out. You have to do it. If you don't do it, you're going to feel very, very uncomfortable at the end of the day. So learn to say no to distractions and just focus on what you're supposed to do. Another tip I have is beat procrastination. Oh my goodness, this is strong enemy of progress. I know how long it took me to run this YouTube channel because of procrastination. So try as much as possible to set your mind. Stop saying I will. My dear, you're not going to do it if you don't get your ass up and work towards it. So stop procrastinating, stay away from it as much as possible. Pick up your book, pick up what it is you want to pick up, do what you want to do, make your mistakes and learn. Motion is not your friend. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, and please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.